finished with composure in there against a very physical defensive team. That they were being very physical with us, and we kept our composure. I'm proud of the girls.
All right, well, we want to congratulate you. We're happy for you and your team. Go back and celebrate with your team.
I will. Thank you.
Jason?
Happy team, happy coach, a happy community. There at Santa Barbara at Westmont College. The California Kids, national champs. We're back in a moment.
It's a mystery what goes on in the whole car buying process. Using TrueCar.com, we were able to see what a lot of other people had paid for the same car.
The TrueCar dealer was wonderful to go to because they didn't pressure us. We got in and we got out with a car that we both loved.
Yeah, the whole process was just really straightforward.
We ended up saving $3 grand off sticker price.
At TrueCar.com, just configure the car you want, print your savings certificate, and take it to a certified dealer. Guaranteed savings, a hassle-free experience. Visit.
The new Malibus are getting a lot of attention at your Chevy dealer lately for good reason, like Malibu LTZ with Chevrolet MyLink. KBB called it one of the most user-friendly multimedia interfaces on the market. Malibu LT with 10 standard airbags, more than Fusion or Sonata, and Malibu LS offering an EPA estimated 34 mpg highway.
See your Kentucky Select Chevy dealers.
Now lease this Malibu LS with zero down for around $233 a month.
Holy cow. Holy calf. The Little Thick Burger. It's a thick burger, but little. Now get a Little Thick Burger combo with fries and a Coke for only $3.99 at Hardee's.
A deal isn't a deal if it doesn't fill you up. The $5 Big Bag Lunch. New at Hardee's.
You know, I've had a memorable managerial career.
You're fired.
あなたはそうクビだ。
Tell Bobby he's fired.
あなたはそうクビだ。再び。
I know, I'm fired. But now, I manage at CBSSports.com Fantasy Baseball. It's the best place to play, and no one can fire me. I'm not getting that.
Hire or fire Bobby V? Vote at CBSSports.com/Bobby V.
Forget the national championship trophy. The most prized possession after this game for Kirsten Moore, her daughter Alexis. The national championship belongs to Westmont on an emotional night here in Kentucky. 71-65 is the final. Marty Rowe and Lee University, Brenda. Boy, they can take a bow. What a tournament for them as well.
They played a tremendous tournament, and they fought hard in this game. They played tough defense. Boy, their star, Holly German, had a tremendous game. Almost got them back in it with her great three-point shooting, but it was just too much from Westmont tonight. They were able to move the basketball. They were able to score in transition. They got just enough defensive stops, but it was their offensive rebounds and second chance opportunities that gave them just the edge in this game, and so many players contributed.
And we wondered whose supporting cast would kind of be the difference, and Westmont's did just a little bit more, it seems, to decide this game. And Sampson, as you talked about with Coach Moore, was phenomenal.
Well, she was phenomenal with the 25 points, able to score inside. Then you had Selena Gugis. She hit some key shots as well, and Esther Lee, 4 of 5 from three-point range. All of those to support the great play of Tuche. Janatez. She was outstanding, as you would expect from the NAIA Player of the Year, as announced today.
And the MVP of this tournament as well. Lee University of Tennessee with a valiant run here to the national final, but fired up, inspired bunch from Westmont, California. College there in Santa Barbara, going to bring home the national championship for the NAIA Division I Women in 2013. For Brenda Van Lengen and our entire CBS Sports Network crew here in Kentucky, this is Jason Knapp. Thanks for watching. So long from Frankfurt. Emotions running high on a championship-winning evening for Westmont and Coach Moore.
The CBS Sports Family Networks, the highest standard in television sports, including the CBS Sports Network, Showtime Sports, CBSSports.com, and the CBS Sports Radio Network. The best in sports online, on radio, and on the air. CBS Sports. Expect it here.
Beautiful Kansas City, Missouri, and historic Municipal Auditorium, the scene for the nation's toughest championship tournament. 32 teams started the journey last Wednesday. Now only 2 remain. The NAIA Division I National Championship. The title game is next. Let's go. Welcome to the Muni in downtown Kansas City, everyone. The Buffalo Funds NAIA Division I National Championship presented by U.S. Bank. Tonight, the title game. It's Southwestern Assemblies of God University and Georgetown College. Hi, everybody. Neil Harwell along with Rich Savosic. It's great to have you with us here in Kansas City. 32 teams started. We're down to 2. And, Coach, these 2 teams play very different styles.
Well, SAGU does it with ball hawking defense. They've forced their opponents into over 20 turnovers a game, an incredible 14 steals last night. For Georgetown, it's about interior dominance. They have out-rebounded their opponents by over 17 a game and had a remarkable 18 offensive rebounds in last night's win.
You said it, ball hawking. Let's talk ball hawk for SAGU. It's Dominique Rambeau.
He does a little bit of everything, but he leads the country in steals, averaged over 5 steals a game in this tournament. And last night's stat line, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, and 4 steals. For Georgetown, it's Vic Moses. He dominates the paint as well as any big man in the country. 6 offensive rebounds last night. He's averaged a double-double that includes a 21 rebound performance in the opening round.
The NAIA Division I National Championship game. The winner takes home the trophy. You're watching CBS Sports Network.
Let's go places. Not just the ones you can find on a map, but the ones you can find in your heart. Because inspiration doesn't favor those who sit still. It dances with the daring and rewards the courageous with ideas. Ideas that inspire. Ideas that take you places you never imagined. Ideas big enough to make the heart skip a beat. And in some cases, maybe 2. Toyota.
For more than 40 years, one Kentucky institution has been a leader in educating nurses, Midway College.
The employers say that our nurses are professional. They have very good clinical skills and patient relationships.
Midway offers an associate's degree in nursing, a Bachelor of Science nursing degree, and an RN to BSN program.
I can't imagine anything else being more rewarding than being a nurse and making a difference in someone's life.
Midway College nursing program, enrolling now.
Let the madness begin. Savings madness, that is. March is the time to save big with the Insight $90 triple play, featuring 10 meg high-speed internet, digital TV with HD DVR in 240 channels, including 70 in HD, plus home phone with unlimited local and long-distance calling. And if that's not enough, get Showtime for 50% off and enjoy great original programs like Nurse Jackie, The Borgias, and The Big C. Call 1-866-99-INSIGHT now. This is a limited time offer, so call 1-866-99-INSIGHT today.
Expect high flying speed.
Blitzing inside the 10.
Expect arena football. Net 10 Wireless Arena Football Saturday. Only on CBS Sports Network.
I'm Bobby Valentine, and I'm back. I'm managing at CBSSports.com Fantasy Baseball. It's the best place to play, and no one can fire me. I'm not getting that.
Vote at CBSSports.com/BobbyV.
College basketball on CBS Sports Network is brought to you by Buffalo Funds, proud to bring the championship to its Kansas City home. And by U.S. Bank. Apply for a great rate on a U.S. Bank home equity line of credit.
There is head coach Donnie Bostwick in his second season at SAGU. He is the coach of the year in the Red River Conference. And he brings his team into the title game. We look at the starting lineups. Gentry, Rambo, Newellaway, Walter, and Ward will go for the Lions. And for Georgetown, Craig, Wilson, who hit that big shot last night, Alan Thomas, Vic Moses, and Montavious Marks. And they do it for Chris Briggs, also in his second season for Georgetown. He was an assistant for 4 seasons before that. As we tip it off here at the Muni in downtown Kansas City, with the basketball first on offense.
Neil, it's going to be a battle of size versus speed. SAGU will spread you out, try and run the floor. Georgetown use their post presence.
Here's Walter trying to get into the lane, stolen away by Georgetown. Stolen there by Thomas. Out front here is Jarrell Craig. Dealing off to Monty Wilson. What a shot he hit last night. Heard around the state in Kentucky. The game winner from about 28 feet. And there's a traveling call inside as they went to work with Montavious Mark. Let's take a look at how these teams got to the title game here tonight. Georgetown knocks off LSU Shreveport in the semifinals by 2 on that big shot. SAGU had a much easier time with Lindsey Wilson last night as they won it by 16. Up top, this is Walter as he backs it out, looking for that good shot here. Each team empty possession in their first trips. Launching a 3, Gentry, and he's got the first bucket here tonight. He is a 33% three-point shooter on this season, and Caleb Gentry has given SAGU a 3-point lead.
One way that SAGU will try and post presence is to pressure the basketball and knock it away.
There's that steal out front, the race to the rack, and Walter has the bucket. There you go, Coach. The ball hawking has started.
We talked about it last night and throughout this tournament. You cannot be careless with the basketball against this team.
Oh, have mercy! The lob to Moses. Now the other thing is if you can break them down and get the ball down there, there's the advantage for the Tigers.
Well, it's handling the pressure and the ability to look inside.
From outside, Gentry, not this time, rebounded by Montavious Mark. Another lob to Moses. This one too strong, rebounded by Newellaway. And quickly, this is Walter on the pull-up. Rebounded by Georgetown, taken away by Wilson. Quickly to Craig, all the way to the rim. Rebounded there by Ward, and Deuce Ward's got it out quickly. Leave it back to Walter. A 3-ball on the way. Tipped around, and there is Rambo coming out of there. I mean, when the ball is knee level, it is his.
The smallest guy on the floor, but the scrappiest guy on the floor.
Newellaway with a circus shot. Almost got it to go. Boy, he had some nice moves last night. 21 for Newellaway. Backing in the defense. On the jumper, Wilson, but right there is Mr. Moses in his office down on the block.
Now that's where Georgetown is at their best. Just get the ball up on the rim, or in that case, get it close to the rim, and they can rebound it and put it home.
Vic Moses out of the gate well here in the title game. On the baseline, Walter. Backing in the defense, Newellaway from outside, too strong, rebounded by Wilson. SAGU on top here in the title game. Stolen away, Gentry. He'll take it himself off the glass. Rebounded by Mark. They will keep after you on the perimeter. Talking about SAGU, all the way to the rim goes Craig and Montavious Mark. He's got a little something for you here tonight.
Yeah, we got to keep an eye on that because that's the second time they put the ball up on the board, which looked like a shot, but it was wide to the right.
A 1-point lead for Georgetown. Newell away. Once again from the free throw line. High for the rebound is Moses. In transition, Wilson right down central.
It's a very opportunistic Georgetown team. They will push it and take you to the rim if you don't get back in a hurry.
Rambo too strong, rebounded by Georgetown by Thomas. This is an 8-0 run over the last almost 3 minutes. Oh! The tennis racket was out. That one slapped right over into the SAGU bench. We've got timeout on the floor. Georgetown on an 8-0 run. You're watching the Buffalo Funds NAIA Division I National Championship presented by U.S. Bank.
There's a call to be answered. The spirit of competition is still alive inside. The desire still drives. The phrase student athlete has a great ring to it. Lasting friendships are ready to be made. You just want to keep playing. Game on. Get in the game at playnaia.org.
In basketball, sound fundamentals and a well-thought-out game plan can mean the difference between reaching your goals or falling short. The same goes for investing. The Buffalo Funds are a family of no-load mutual funds based on sound investing fundamentals designed to help you reach your long-term goals. The fund's investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses must be considered carefully before investing. The prospectus contains this and other important information about the Buffalo Funds, and it may be obtained by visiting buffalofunds.com. Read it carefully before investing.
Ever wish your bank were right at your fingertips?
Hey, honey, thanks for depositing that check for me today. Love you.
Love you too.
Love you more.
I love you way more.
You're the best.
You're way better.
You're my huggy bear.
In branch, online, on your iPad, iPhone, Android, or BlackBerry, U.S. Bank is there when you need us.
Welcome back to Kansas City. Georgetown on top by 3. Southwestern Assemblies of God University. Here's their trip to Kansas City. And we look at the enrollment, a school of about 2,000. Had the good record coming in. They are the champions of the Red River Conference. And this is only their second NAIA tournament appearance, but how about the second appearance? They make it all the way to the championship.
Well, that man right there, Donnie Bostwick, knows a lot about winning. He did it at Oklahoma Wesleyan, and he has done it very quickly here at SAGU.
Well, Oklahoma Wesleyan national title NAIA Division II in 2009, and then at John Brown University when he was an assistant there, they won the national title in 2005. So he may only be in his second season here at SAGU, but he has been in plenty of championship runs. I think we have a little clock issue that we're dealing with. Try to get that sorted out, and we're ready to play ball.
I'm not sure we need a shot clock tonight. The way these two teams are going up and down the floor.
Well, not so far. And we're still working on it.
Yeah, the clock didn't start, but
so we'll give it another go here. There's Coach Briggs, also in his second season, native of Paducah, Kentucky. And he was with Coach Happy Osborne, who had so much success here with Georgetown. Georgetown has won a national title back in 1998 when the game was in Tulsa. More clock issues. The shot clock has not started each time they've inbounded. Our officials tonight, Roland Simmons, Ed Crenshaw, and Dan Nowakowski. And let's also introduce you to the folks from Georgetown, Kentucky. Georgetown College and their journey from Kentucky to City, one they're very familiar with over the years. This is their 13th appearance in the Fab Four. They make it to the title game once again. As we mentioned, 1998 was when they won their championship.
As you look at Chris Briggs, as you mentioned, 4 years an assistant for Happy Osborne, got his start at University of Kentucky. Tubby Smith, student assistant there. He's learned from some good ones.
And now that shot clock is rolling.
SAGU comes out with a little packed man-to-man. Try and keep the ball on the perimeter.
Shot clock down to 4. Into the ball game now is McWhorter. And foul on McWhorter as he tried to take it in, and that's a big fella. 6'8", 250, the freshman from Louisville. SAGU now with the basketball, trailing by 3 here in the national championship game. Swinging around the perimeter, here's Dominique Rambeau. Working it inside to the freshman, Emmanuel Adoya, and they stole it away. Ahead of the pack, Wilson lost it out, and I think they deflected it off of his leg out of bounds, and it flips back over to SAGU.
Well, both teams, quick hands, able to knock it into the offensive player, turn it into a turnover.
6th turnover on Georgetown, and we haven't even played 6 minutes yet in this ball game. So SAGU right on pace for 20 turnovers against their opponent once again. On the follow-away, Nuelaway, no. Inside for the rebound. That one goes for Tyler Guidry.
Guidry came off the bench last night, hit 3 threes, showing some hustle right there. Getting the offensive rebound.
Rambeau attacking the basketball. Craig on the baseline. And another go here for Georgetown from outside. That's a 3. 3 ball by Monty Wilson. Four-point lead for Georgetown. Ball knocked around and into the hands of Wilson on the miss by Guidry that time. Monty Wilson has had an outstanding tournament. Rambeau got a piece. It's on the deck. Tied ball situation, and this will stay with Georgetown. Boy, Monty Wilson really feeling it here in Kansas City.
Well, they get the offensive rebound and they get the swing, and Monty Wilson picking up where he left off last night.
He hit 3 for 6 from the 3-line last night, 4 for 7 in their win in the semifinals, or excuse me, in the quarterfinals against Culver Stockton. So he's really been having his way out there. They work it inside, hanging and missing the shot is Moses, but the foul will go against SAGU. And on SAGU, that is their second team foul, I believe. The scoreboard is out right now. At any rate, Moses will go to the free throw line, in the arena, I should say.
Neil, I've been really impressed with how Vic Moses has changed his body. I remember watching him here in this tournament a couple of years ago. Last year he was out with injuries and has come back and has shaped his body. He's stronger, he's slimmer, and a little bit quicker.
And coach, he was good as a freshman. Wilson rebounds the miss of the free throw and got him a hoop on the baseline.
How about that? Wilson scores in so many different ways.
Here's Rambeau. 13-7 Georgetown. That one rejected. Moses got a piece. And here come the Tigers. Craig over on the wing here to Wilson and back to Craig. Shaking them up out high. Into the ball game now is Middleton. Russ Middleton wearing 22. 6'3" junior from Maysville, Kentucky. Craig, Middleton. Inside 10, there's Wilson. That was the same spot he hit the shot last night. McWhorter put it in the crack after he got the rebound, and here comes Rambo. Oh, shaking him up in the lane, but couldn't finish. Quickly come the Tigers down the floor. McWhorter again, backing down the defense. They triple team him, and he travels. We've got timeout on the floor. Georgetown on top by a half dozen. You're watching CBS Sports Network.
There's a call to be answered. The spirit of competition is still alive inside. The desire still drives. The phrase student athlete has a great ring to it. Lasting friendships are ready to be made. You just want to keep playing. Game on. Learn more at naia.org.
It starts in cul-de-sacs and driveways and matures on playgrounds and blacktops. A love that has nothing to do with money or fame. Possessed by those whose favorite part of the game is the opportunity to play. Do you have the love? Will you come play with us?
Find out more at ComePlayOP.com. The Overland Park, Kansas Sports Alliance is a proud partner of the NAIA.
Decades ago, we set out to bring affordable, reliable electricity to everyone. Lines extended, lives improved, America grew. Today, we have a new challenge: to use that electricity wisely. Find out how your Touchstone Energy Cooperative can help you save energy and money at TogetherWeSave.com.
Welcome back to the Buffalo Funds NAIA Division I National Championship presented by U.S. Bank. And right now it's Georgetown on top 13-7 here in Kansas City in the championship game. And Georgetown's been able to unleash their big folks inside, Coach, and also get a couple of hits on the outside by Monty Wilson.
Well, they have 6 offensive rebounds already. And Neil, after that last timeout, SAGU changed their offense in the half court. They didn't shoot quick jump shots. They were a little more patient. Shots going to the rim. Let's see if they can continue that trend.
Here's Walter. Leaves it back for Gentry. SAGU has all 7 of their points off of turnovers. That's normally the way it works for them. Walters searching for a crease, had it rejected by McWhorter. And now McWhorter has it on the block, turning to the lane with the left hand. They keep it alive again, and Walter knocks it free. And then he is tackled near the timeline.
Who says this isn't a contact sport?
Everybody's looking at their elbows, making sure they're all right, not bleeding. Hey, we talk about this being the toughest championship tournament to win, and it all started on Wednesday. And now you play 7 games, or you have to win 5 games, excuse me, in the span of those 6 or 7 games. And war of attrition, that one is rejected by Thomas as Rambo took it in. Here come the Tigers with Craig off the glass.
Craig with a driving runner, had a big runner at the end of that game yesterday.
Georgetown on top 15-7. Walter drives inside. That shot was bothered again by McWhorter. 8-point lead for the Tigers of Georgetown on the lob, and that one hit the backboard. Rambo coming out of the pack. They've got some numbers here. Back out top, the 3 ball, missing badly there by Deuce Ward. 15-7, Georgetown, approaching 10 minutes here in the first half. Craig gets a screen into the lane and draws the foul. And I think this foul is going to be on Dominique Rambeau. And this now, second team foul on SAGU. First personal foul on Rambeau. And Jarrell Craig will go to the free throw line. 6'3", 185, the senior from Hackensack, New Jersey, a transfer from ASA Junior College. He played there along with Alan Thomas.
You have two sets of guards who know each other very well. As you mentioned, Craig and Thomas played together in junior college. Caleb Gentry and Dominique Rambeau played together at Oklahoma Wesleyan and then transferred here.
And he has 2 free throws, 72% on the season. He has 4 points in the basketball game. This is a 9-0 run over the last 4 minutes for Georgetown. They lead it 17-7. Rambeau, a 3-ball that scraped the ceiling here in the Muni.
Nobody was blocking that one, but that's what SAGU needs to get things going offensively.
Nearly stole that one out front. Middleton launching a 3. Too strong, rebounded by McWhorter, but then they knocked it free. Was it Rambeau that pecked it out of there?
Actually, it was.
17-10, Georgetown. Gentry on the other side. 5-point lead for Georgetown. Approaching 9 minutes left here in the first half.
Good move by Craig. Slow it down. Try and swing the ball. Get it into one of your post guys.
Backing it out, Jarrell Craig. Shot clock at 6. He fires from 3. Well, they blocked out nicely. Then the ball hits the deck. And he was out of bounds, I think. Over there battling out of bounds is Deuce Ward. Look again at Rambeau.
Well, SAGU a little outside, inside. Rambeau sets him up with the 3 and then pretty behind the back. And the reverse for Gentry.
Those two guys, as you mentioned, played together for Coach Bostwick at Oklahoma Wesleyan. And they're doing it for him again here at SAGU. 8.5 to play here in the first half. 17-12 your lead for Georgetown here in the title game. And there's an offensive foul on Vic Moses. Well, he eats up some space in there. Maybe gave himself a little bit of an extra advantage that time.
Got caught with his hand in the cookie jar with a little push off.
6'6", 255, the senior from Lexington, Kentucky. There's Georgetown, very close to Lexington there in Kentucky, about 15 minutes away. Up top, Newellaway. Rambeau. Oh, another 3!
Rambeau's one of those guys who's very streaky. Either he's on or he's off. Last night he was off. Tonight, he's on.
Inside, that one would have counted as Montavious Mark takes it in. It's a 2-point lead for Georgetown, 17-15. Dominique Rambeau with 2 straight 3s.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
You feel it?
Hold on to your butts. Must go faster. Jurassic Park 3D. Rated PG-13. Only in theaters April 5th.
You're right. That's a 5th floor problem.
Not in my house.
No, no, no. Not today.
Jimmy, how happy are folks who save hundreds of dollars switching to Geico?
Happier than Dikembe Mutombo blocking a shot.
Nice.
Get happy. Get Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
We're here.
Oh, hey, Dan.
I really like your new Jetta.
And you want to buy one like mine because it's so safe, right?
Yeah.
I know what you've heard. IIHS, top safety pick for $159 a month, but I wish it was more dangerous. Like a monster truck or dune buggy. You can't have the same car as me.
Now everyone's going to want one.
Let's get a Jetta.
Volkswagen Springtoberfest is here, and there's no better time to get a Jetta. That's the power of German engineering. Right now, lease one of 4 Volkswagen models for under $200 a month. Visit VWDealer.com today.
Welcome back to Kansas City. 2-point lead for Georgetown. Don't ask what happened, ask what's next. Doug Gottlieb and Allie LaForce get you ready for the morning's news the night before. Don't miss Leadoff, presented by CDW tonight at midnight Eastern Time, only on CBS Sports Network. How about Dominique Rambeau? This guy, we talked about it last night, Coach. He was an outstanding football player. Ran for over 2,000 yards and 30 touchdowns in his junior and senior season. He was all-state in both basketball and football. Hard-working and tough.
I know everybody, it's a prerequisite to play football in high school in Texas, but I didn't realize just how good a player he was. He could have went and played collegiately in football. And I tell you, can you imagine him with some pads on behind some big linemen? The scat back, he's getting through the hole.
Hey, he dove into the wall over here at our broadcast position last night, and we felt the jolt of that. He's an outstanding athlete. Very humble, great kid. And 2 free throws looking good there, Montavious Mark. He had a big ball game last night, Coach. I know you were impressed with him.
Great defensive effort off the bench. I really think he turned the tide for Georgetown yesterday.
Up top, Gentry shaking him up. Leaving it back outside here for Ford, and that's a 3 for James Ford, the senior.
His coach calls him a shooter. He was awful quiet yesterday. Look at these pesky guys.
Oh. On the move, Craig. Oh, dinner is served right into the lane. That's coming at you right out of Hackensack, New Jersey. Craig has a half dozen now. Ball on the deck. Georgetown down to get it with Craig. And that's a quick timeout called by Georgetown. Let's look again here, Coach.
It's a change. They're not just settling for jumpers, they're getting them out of their offense. That's a rhythm 3-point shot. Gentry drives, draws the defense, kicks it to Ford. Ford knocks it down.
And the key there, getting a piece of the lane, right? Gentry gets in there, draws the defense, out to Ford, who hits a lot of big shots. He's done that all season long for this team.
And Neil, early on, they were settling for just dribbling around the perimeter and shooting jump shots. Now they're getting into the interior and making the defense for Georgetown rotate. On that possession, they're slow in the rotation, on the recovery, and Ford makes them pay.
And the 3 ball is working right now for SAGU. And here's some full court pressure.
Well, that's the key. If you make the jump shot, you can change your defense. Now we're going to look at a little 2-2-1 full court press. Fall back into man-to-man.
And again, if you have Rambeau on, look at this defense on the ball. Craig shakes away. Over here to Wilson, and that's a 3 for Monty Wilson.
Craig saw that the whole way. Great vision.
10 points for Wilson now in the first half. Lead is a half dozen for Georgetown. Newellaway has not scored yet. All over that glass again. Monty Wilson, piece of the lane, little teardrop tipped home by Moses. And timeout called by SAGU. Georgetown with a couple of buckets on their last 2 trips.
You want to define basketball IQ? It's seeing the play before it happens. There, Craig knew where Wilson was, hits him for the wide open 3. And then how about the finish here after the miss? It's Mr. Moses. The Red Sea parts. He delivers.
Well, look at this number, Coach. 24 rebounds right now for Georgetown. 9 of those offensive. Mr. Moses right there.
We talked about it at the outset. What do these two teams do best? And right now, we've got a heck of a ball game because both teams are playing to their strengths. Georgetown controlling the paint, offensive rebound after offensive rebound. And SAGU, very opportunistic when they are able to steal the ball and turn defense into offense. Now the key is, can they continue to get into the interior of that Georgetown defense and create some wide open threes like they have the last couple of possessions?
Georgetown out to an 8-point lead. Let's see what SAGU gets out of the timeout. Rambo up top, gets a piece of the lane, lost the handle, but it's knocked out off of Rambo and flips it over to Georgetown.
This is the third time this has happened tonight where a swing down of the defender has caused the ball to go off the offensive player's leg. And it's because the offensive player is bringing the ball back to the middle. He's got to protect it in this game.
Wilson from outside, another three. 13 for Wilson. This is the largest game at 11. It's a 10-0 run over the last 2:25 for the Tigers. Rambo lost it on the deck. Georgetown has it. Rolling around all over the place. That's got to be a travel. Monty Wilson unconscious here tonight in the first half.
Now once the defender falls down, he's getting a wide open three. And you talk about the bloodlines of Monty Wilson, his father, one of the all-time leading scorers at Tennessee State.
Adoye missed the shot. Rebound Georgetown. Yeah, Monty Wilson 13 tonight, coming off of 32 last night. Craig lost it and then tips it out of bounds and over to SAGU.
Neil, if you're going to drive against SAGU, you got to have a purpose. No purpose, and you turn the ball over.
Rambo right to the rim. Took it at the big folks. Rambo with 8. Here's Thomas from outside. Rebounded in there by Adoye. The freshman, Emmanuel Adoye. From way downtown, Gentry whiffed it. Taken away by Thomas. Ahead of the pack, Wilson, and Gentry got back in on defense. How about the closing speed there? From outside, Gentry misses. And the big folks for Georgetown continue to be all over the glass here tonight.